Claim rejections often happen when people don't properly understand the NBS. They can claim items in the same part of the NBS which are not permitted to be claimed together, or they can overlook providing service text and additional notifications so that when you're claiming the same item numbers, they don't get identified as a duplicate service. Well, if a claim gets approved and it goes through straight away, then you usually get paid within 48 hours. The gold standard is for you submit a claim electronically, bam, just gets paid. If it gets rejected, then you have to go through a process of review and consulting with the payer, the insurer, as to why it got cancelled, why it got rejected. Once you've had that conversation, you then need to resubmit. Sometimes you can electronically resubmit, otherwise you have to manually resubmit, which means printing it out, attaching it to an email, and then it goes into their manual reassessment queue. That is a hiding for things just going slow. Currently, the backlog from Medicare is about 12 months. So if your claim has to get reviewed by Medicare, you're going to wait at least 12 months before they even look at it. And then when they look at it, they might just come back to you and say, oh, it's been rejected again, or you need to make the following changes, and then you go back into the queue all over again. Unresolved invoices, unresolved claims can drain time for your practice because your staff have to do all that follow-up. There is no solution other than get on the phone, sit on hold with the health insurer, wait for you to come to the front of the queue. Interestingly, NIB have a policy of only allowing you to discuss 5 claims per phone call. So if you have multiple claims with NIB stuck, you'll have to make multiple phone calls, which means sitting on the phone, sitting on hold multiple times to get through your questions. We put a huge amount of work into training our team to make sure that they understand the way the NBS works and what they understand what's required to put through a claim properly so it gets approved. We also have a dedicated team whose job is to call the health insurers and follow up any rejections and exceptions, and do that on a day-by-day basis, allocating at least an hour or two every day just solely to chasing up those unpaid bills. We feel it's important to be transparent with the success and the performance of Zento's billing with our doctors. We provide reports, we talk to them about how things are going, we make sure that they are aware that if things are stuck, why they got rejected. We make sure that doctors are educated and understand the way the NBS works so that they don't ask us to submit claims with clashing item numbers. I guess it's all part of the partnership approach. We're working with you to support you. We don't want to have our staff stuck on those pointless phone calls either, so it's important to work together to make sure claims go through properly and you get paid properly. Apart from anything else, if you put through claims that are wrong, you might end up having a belief that you're going to get paid more than you are, because even if you claim a certain amount, you may never going to get paid that. So we don't want you to have the wrong expectations about your income either.